This is Carl at National RV Detroit. I'm going to walk you through this 2021 Mesa Ridge model 290 RLS. So we're just going to look at some of the features. This isn't a floor plan or a sales video, okay? So first of all, you have a quick connect for a grill right here that connects it to the LP system. So you have that. Plus also you have power stabilizers. The switch is on the off-door side here for both of them. Here. Extend and retract. Okay. So this is a signal out for a TV signal out plus power if you wanted to set a TV back here. You have two awnings with LED strips, power awnings. Okay. You have the fold-in, fold-out steps. Keep in mind that to adjust the legs, you pull these inward, and you can adjust the legs to the length that you need to. Okay. This is made by Furrion. If you wanted to get a solar battery charger, just to charge your battery, this is where you would hook it up, and you would have to have their brand, obviously, because it's got their plug on it. But that's what that's for. Your hitch, we'll show you how that operates when you pick up your trailer. It's a Husky centerline weight distribution hitch with built-in sway control, so it's a good one. This is your sprayer right here. There's going to be a port where you can plug that in. Also, you have two 3/4 inch crank, and then this type with the cylinder with a slot cut in it. I'll show you what that's for when we get there. Okay, so let me walk back this way and see if I missed anything here. Hold on. Okay, we're good. This is your power tongue jack. Now, if you have trouble with it, it fails on you, you can pull this plug right here. It's a rubber plug. You can pull the rubber plug and then use that 3/4 inch crank to crank the to crank the jack manually. So you can hitch and unhitch even if you lose power. Okay. You've got a deep cycle marine battery, two LP tanks full. The tanks have an automatic changeover regulator. Okay. This is your docking light right there. Okay. Of course, this is your other stabilizer jack, the one for the front. Okay. Let me look over on this side here, just for the heck of it. So, this crank with the cylinder with the slot cut in it that I showed you, that can be used to crank your jacks manually if they happen to fail or you lose power. You just slide it right on that shaft with a pin, and you can crank it manually. Okay. Back over here. Your water heater, of course. The switches to control it are inside the trailer, except for right here. You can see this is a switch that controls the heating element that's behind this cover here. So to run it on electric, you always got to turn this into the on position, okay? Never run it without water in the system. Also, this is where you drain it right here. It takes an 1 1/16" 6-point socket, okay? The rest of the switches operated are inside the trailer. I'll show you that when we get in there. Also, of course, these are your dump valves here. You got two gray and a black. The black is toilet water and waste. The gray is sink and shower water. And those other two lines are low point drains, okay? Now, one last thing about that crank that I showed you with the cylinder. Let me look under here. Yeah, this one takes a 3/4, but the opposite slide out, the slide out on the door side, if you can see that 3/4 inch hex right there, you can use your crank on that and actually crank that slide out in and out. Okay. This is your docking station here. So right now we're on city water. So you can see the drawing right here. It's when the blue lever's in the vertical position, it's for city water. You put it in the horizontal position, it'll fill your fresh water tank. So you're going to hook your hose on here, of course. If you've got city water, you hook up the water and you're all set. But if you go into a campground that doesn't have plumbing on the campsite, you can change it to that position and then it'll fill your tank. So you pre-fill your fresh water tank, then use the onboard pump to pump the water. This is where that coiled sprayer goes that I showed you. And this right here is your black tank flush. So after you dump your black tank, if you leave the valve open, you can put the hose at the dump station on there, turn it on, and it'll flush out your tank. Okay. You got a 50 amp cord, 30 feet long, and we give you all the reducers to reduce it down. Okay, so let's go inside here. Let me just look under this one here too. Okay. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. So here's the control panel. This device here is your carbon monoxide and LP gas detector. And also, if it goes off and is going very slowly, it's telling you your battery's low. So it's a low battery alarm also. Alright, so this slide out is in. So let me look out the window, if I can find a window. Make sure there's nothing there, so I can just... There, it's good. So I can send it out so we can see what's happening here. So this slide out right here that's going out is called a swing tack. You can tell by the tracks on the side, got two on each side. It's owned by Lippert, but people still refer to it as a swing tack. Okay. All right, so that was that slide out. The next switch is this one here. You have both your awnings here. Obviously, never leave them out unattended when you're not going to be at the campsite, so they don't get damaged. Your water pump I told you about is right here. That's to pump water out of the fresh water tank. And it's also used to winterize the trailer. To light your water heater on gas, there. And to the water heater, remember I told you there's an electric switch outside in the lower left-hand corner? Well, there's also another one here. So remember, you got two of them for that. And then your batteries fully charged, fresh water, black, gray, second gray. Okay, the second gray will be this one right here. It'll be the kitchen, sometimes referred to as a galley tank or gray tank number 2, whatever. That's what that one is. Okay. So once you get, it goes up in 1/3 increments. Once you get past 2/3, you guys start thinking about dumping the gray and black tanks. Okay, so this is your thermostat here. You're just going to basically use the on-off switch as the mode button. And then you're just going to go through it just like this. Heat, fan, cool, which is the air conditioner. And always try to run the fan on. I just want to shut that back off now so I don't run it. But try to always run the fan on auto. Okay, so to shut this off, I'm just going to hold it in. There you go. Okay, of course, temperature up and down. It's very simple. It works like all of them work, same thing. All right, so this is a gas absorption refrigerator, so it runs on 110 AC or on LP gas. Okay, so all you do is turn it on and off here, of course, and then you select the mode. This is automatic electricity. This is the mode you'll use almost all the time. Basically, it always seeks out electricity. If it can't find it, it'll switch over to gas. Or if you have a power failure at the campground, it'll switch over to gas automatically so you don't spoil your food. You can dedicate it to electricity right there or gas right there. But the best way to run it is automatic. Whoops, let me get in here. Automatic electricity. Come on now. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. This is the range hood vent here. It's got a fan on it and a light, of course. and you've got your your microwave here, which works like any other microwave. Your range top, you're going to spark it to light it. So you turn this clockwise, and I'm not sure the gas is on here, but we'll see. Yeah, you're just going to turn on the burner and then spark it by turning it clockwise. They got 3 burners, 3 knobs, of course. This one is for your oven. The oven's a little different. Now, there's a pilot light all the way to the back in the center, down at the bottom. I can spark it. You can see it sparking back there. So to light it, all you do is you go to the picture of the flame, then you depress it, and you keep it depressed during the whole lighting procedure. So you're going to spark it by turning this clockwise till the pilot light down there lights. Once it lights, you still hold this in for another 10 seconds or so, and then you're all set. When you shut it off, the flame goes out, but so does the pilot light. So, okay. This is your screen for your backup camera. We'll show you how that operates when you pick up. Okay. Now, all 3 of these devices, your fireplace, your sound, and your TV, have remotes. I don't know exactly where you put them. Let's try over here. Yes. So here they are here. So, fireplace. It's very simple. You can turn it on and off here. You can select low. I don't know if you can see that very well. That's low, high. That's for the fan speed. You have a timer on it, so you can set the timer to turn it on and off, you know, at a predetermined time. So if you want to turn it on before you get up in the morning, you know, set it for 20 minutes before you get up. It'll take the chill out of here, and plus you're not wasting any LP doing that because you have a limited supply of LP. This works on regular electricity, so it does all that and more. Okay, with your sound, you can stream off a USB. It has a Bluetooth, so you can stream wirelessly with your phone or tablet. It has AM, FM radio, or this one might just have FM. You've got 2 speaker zones, 1 and 2. 1 is inside the trailer, 2 is outside the trailer. This HDMI is an in, so you can go into the system through that one, of course. Your TV bracket swings out. You've got a 3-panel hide-a-bed here, so you're just going to pull the cushions off, grab it down here, and fold it out. Make sure you drop the legs and everything, and it's actually a decent hide-a-bed. Then you have your power for your chairs, and then there's a little USB port to keep your phone or tablet charged. Okay, this device down here is your power converter. So this converts AC to DC power. So you start off, you got AC power, 110 AC on this side. The regular circuit breakers like you'd see at home. Then you have, they're all labeled down here so you can tell what they're for. Then the power is converted to 12 volt DC over here. So you got 12 volt fuses, and they're all labeled right here. Okay. So when you're plugged in, this will actually charge your battery. It'll keep your battery charged when you're plugged in. Of course, when you're pulling it down the road, your tow vehicle's alternator will charge it, so your battery should always stay charged up. If any of these fuses blow, they will light up, and you'll actually be able to see them through that tinted plastic there. Okay. Power converter. Okay, I'm having a hard time getting up to speed this morning here. I'm stuttering and stammering worse than usual anyway. So, okay, shower works like any other shower, sink like any other sink. You've got a power vent. Always run the vent with the shower to pull the humidity out. Now there's the flush pedal right there for the toilet. If you don't know RV toilets, the black tank is directly below, right? So you have to have chemical and water in it before you start using it. I'm speaking not the bowl, but the black tank below, right? So after you hook up your water and your power, you come inside, you'll dump 1 dose of chemical right in the bowl, then you'll step on the pedal. Because the water's hooked up, it'll come swirling out, and it'll wash the chemical, and the water will go right down into the black tank below. Always remember, you got to have at least a gallon of water in there. Some people use more, it's up to you, but the main thing is you have to have water and chemical in there, otherwise the smell will be terrible, and it also can get clogged up. So, okay, let's move on here. Okay, so bedroom, you can pull up the bed. Obviously, there's a foot locker type storage underneath there. You can hook up a TV here, and there's a backing plate for a bracket right here. Okay, you've got a wardrobe here, and this can also be, you can also install a washer-dryer combo in here if you want to. It's already plumbed for it, so that can be done. Also, because this is a 50 amp system, this is pre-wired for a second air conditioner here. So if you were to get like a 13.5, you'd get the one, for this particular one there's no sensor, so you would get the air conditioner with the controls on the ceiling assembly, right? So you can add it, because like I said, it's already a 50 amp system, so they're doing that a lot just because it's so easy to upgrade. Okay, so this bracket back there, that's in case you want to purchase a Bluetooth speaker. That's all that is. And basically the plate over there with the yellow sticker on it is just telling you that this is pre-wired for a router and a signal booster that goes on the antenna that goes on the roof. So it's pre-wired for that also. Okay. Okay, I think that pretty much covers it. Let me look around as I'm walking back here. So the manufacturer states that you should inspect the roof every 90 days. So you want to go up on the roof or have somebody else go up there. You can walk up there, no problem. Check the sealant for cracking or separation so water can't get in. Also check the vent covers and the roofing material. Make sure a low branch didn't damage it or something like that. So you make sure you do that. And that's every 90 days. Okay, thank you very much.